I need a J-Jibs type beat.
Head up. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Look in my eyes, know we'll be fine. Think the weed is better. I can't be tripping all the time, I can't foresee the weather. I hope 100 years from now we'll still be together. And if you ever cross my side, I'll be me forever. Me forever, me forever, me forever, forever, me forever, me forever, me forever. Still cross my tears and dot my eyes, still got me forever. And if you ever cross my side, I'll be me forever, me forever, me forever. For the homies, nigga, I don't need a reason why. No, all them days that we done spit up barely getting by. If you ever cross my side, I'll be me forever, me forever. Still falling like cops, I like my dogs, I want them free forever. I know you staying by that law, so keep it G forever. Just hold your head up, won't be long, so you can see the weather. Just hold your head up, won't be long, we'll walk the streets together. Hold your head up. I swear sometimes I've been so low, it's hard to get up. Fucked up my mind, I stooped this low to get this bread up. Ain't time to be humble, young man rumble, I can't let up. Keep this shit together. Gotta look in my eyes, know we'll be fine. I think the weed is better. You can't be tripping all the time, you can't foresee the weather. I hope 100 years from now we'll still be together. Know if you ever cross my side, I'll be me forever, me forever.
What the fuck is actually up? Peace. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Love y'all, man. I promise you I love y'all. I love you. Anybody that tuned in last week, I love you. Anybody that's tuning in this week, I love you. Shout out my man Corey Bear. You feel me? Damn. What's shorty name? Casey? Peace. You know what I mean? Lexi, I see you. Peace. Who else? Let me get right. Shout out my man Marlon, bought some merch. I ain't even get my merch out. All my merch gone. So that's why I ain't even promote it. Tees, hats coming soon. Appreciate anybody that watched on YouTube. Appreciate anybody that listened on Spotify, Apple. Appreciate anybody that checked out GhettoToGlory.com. Salute. Salute. Oh, Shonda, peace. I see you. Amon, peace. I see you. My Colorado family. Damn. Inez, I see you. G.A. to C.A. Let's get it. I see you. I appreciate the love. Big bro, I see you. I appreciate the love. You already know. Anybody out there that supported, anybody out there that showed any amount of love, anybody out there that didn't and hated, that's love too. I appreciate you too. Thank you. That energy was felt and it pushed to help me and go. So I appreciate you even like, oh, you don't even know. You don't even know. Make sure my haters get VIP tickets. When this all go up, I promise you, I got you. Haters gonna be in the front row. We need that. We need that love to transition. We need you to, you know what I mean, to switch that hate, because it's really love anyway. Hate is really just love anyway. You gotta love somebody to hate them. You know what I mean? Like, how could you hate somebody you don't even know? You know what I mean? In the majority of the time, hate is really, it really comes from a lack of love in self. Because if you're able to really put that energy out on somebody else, that means you're not really taking too much time to look into yourself. And that's what this shit is about. You know what I mean? The name of this episode is N.I.G.G.A, please. Naturally intelligent, God-given artist. That's me. I thought of this concept a long time ago. But I definitely wasn't beat. I wasn't beat for myself. So it definitely wasn't beat to battle nobody over what I thought was positive or negative. And I'm not now, which is why I made a platform so I can speak my positivity out into the universe, and you can receive it how you want to, take it how you want to. You know what I mean? Just don't spread it how you want. You know what I mean? Make sure you tell it how I told them, or send them here so they can get it for themselves and they can understand. Don't spew my words and go spit out and say that I'm doing. I told you I gave my, you know what I mean, my white brethren last episode fair warning. Don't go telling people I told you. You can call people a nigga, you know what I mean, because you heard it's naturally, and no, you know what I mean? Don't do it. I promise you. Don't do it. And I can't forget about my bitches. Beautiful inside, true correlation of harmony, excuse me. That's why the intro episode was intro, bitch. But this is nigga, please. I mean, respect me. That's what it's saying. Respect me. Yeah, you know what I mean? You got that off for 400 whatever some odd years, you know what I mean? But respect this nigga here. Naturally intelligent, God-given artist. I got myself out of the craziest situations. So did anybody else that I know that started on the bottom level. Like I said, this ain't just about one culture of people. It's about anybody that saw that they was on that bottom level, that saw that they was given that bottom level of food, and they knew it was bottom level, because a lot of people down there don't know. They think they eating filet mignon when they eating sardines. You know what I mean? They think the mayonnaise sandwiches is what it's supposed to be. Syrup sandwiches is what it's supposed to be. Sugar water is what it's supposed to be. A lot of people are conditioned with this mind state. So that's what my ideal of nigga actually represents. Somebody that know that can't be conditioned. It's like, nah, B, nah, B. This is crap. Y'all eating good over there, and this is crap. We not doing that. How do I get that? You know what I mean? Like, how do I get that? It's half the drug dealers in the 80s. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I know how to get that. I know exactly how to get that. You know what I mean? The double-edged sword to that is the destruction that caused. But we know what that came from. We know the origins of that. It ain't no chicken and no egg story to that. You know what I mean? Ask Oliver North. Or ask Franklin Saint. You feel me? But, you know what I mean? If you move, it's like how they say ninja. Like how people be like saying ninja to avoid saying nigga. I was like, when I first heard that, I was like, man, that's like some cheap shit. You know what I mean? But then I thought about it. I was like, yo, I wouldn't mind, you know what I mean, being called a ninja. How I grew up, what? American Ninja 1, 2, and 3. You know what I mean? What was the Enter the Dragon? What was the joint with the old man? With the old man. Damn, he passed away too. Bill. Damn. It'll come to me. Kill Bill is what I'm talking about. He was Kung Fu. Kung Fu, the dude from Kung Fu, the TV show. You know what I mean? I'm into all that. I used to run home to watch Power Rangers. Get out 2:15. That's crazy. I'm sitting here smoking the other day, and I'm looking at the time at 2:15. I went to go post on Facebook, but I'm not really a Facebook head like that. And I really, like, when I see the post, I be thinking that it'd be corny. Like, I remember we used to back in the day in school and la da 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 ta ta. It's like I thought about it, and it made me feel like a kid. I should have spread the love. I was just being a hater right now. You see the shit, people? You see? Gotta break free of this. I'm trying. I'm not only the client, I'm the player president. You feel me? But I used to run home. Anything ninja. So I wouldn't mind somebody calling me a ninja. I thought about it. But then it's like anything. It's like any type of verbalage. You know what I mean? It's how you saying it. You know what I mean? So it's like, you receive it. It's how you receive it. You know what I mean? It's your emotional connection. That's what conditioning really is. You know what I mean? Either you conditioned away from something by abuse, or you kept away from certain things by different aggressive ways of just keeping your ass away from shit, or you giving things, that satisfy your immediate moments, and you end up searching for those things through that conditioning, for that immediate happiness. You know what I mean? I don't think I gravitated to that. You know what I mean? Like, I think part of that came from me accepting early. You know what I mean? When I found out that we didn't have a lot, and I didn't want to make things harder in the situation. So I was like, you know what? I'm really going to ask for much. And I humbled myself at a very early age. I remember that vividly. I humbled myself at I didn't, if you out there, Mom, think back. If you see this and you hear this, think back. You know what I mean? Leave something in the comments if I used to bug you for shit. I don't remember bugging you for nothing. Nothing crazy. You know what I mean? I didn't want to go nowhere. I didn't want to do nothing. You know what I mean? Because I vividly remember having that concept in my mind. Like, damn, like, I probably saw it on a movie. Like, and compared it to my life. Like, oh shit. Like, damn, okay, like, all right, poverty. I think they used the word poverty. I think I heard that, poverty. I think that's what this situation is. It's poverty. It's very young. So I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to really ask. I remember my boys, you know what I mean, hounding over Jordans. Like, oh, I got them first. I got them. No, I got this. Oh man, I had the Value City. Leave a comment if y'all know what Value City is. I had the Value City stack houses, the imitation stack houses. The soul in them sneakers. The soul in them sneakers was like, they was thick. I got them, and my mom's had bought me some duck hunting shoes, some lugs. Ooh, boy. I wore them Jones one time. Like, just to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I always had a not care attitude, but like I said, I humbled myself early. So, I had to take a lot of jokes from not having stuff, and I had to throw them back. So I became a funny guy. You know what I mean? That was my thing. I ain't really, you know what I mean? Always was slender. So I didn't really care for doing too much fighting. I always was more intelligent than that aspect of life. Like, I mean, resorting to violence. I got into a couple scuffles in my lifetime, but I mean, it was based off necessity. But nah, man, my mom bought me them lugs, man. I promise you. I was probably in the 7th grade, and I do not know what duck hunting shoes look like personally, but they was duck hunting shoes to me. They had like these, like the leather string around the front of the, oh man, like the, damn, son, give me some, my Timbs, man. Like, they had like, there was like leather ropes around the front of the shoe on the top that kind of like held them in, and they was like low tops. They was like mid-tops. They was like mid-tops, and they was lugs. They was brown leather. Oh, man. I wore them to school one time. That whole day was me fake laughing at people's jokes about my shoes, because it was over for me. I couldn't. It was so many back to back. There was no time for, you know what I mean, revenge attacks. No time for counters. None of that. It was like when the nerd girl laughing at the jokes across the table, like that's when you know you just give it up, because you can't get at her. You know she don't get it. It's like, I mean, what you laughing at? That's what you want to do. What you laughing at? What you? I know you ain't laughing with them. You can't. She probably would have came back and slayed him. Like, oh, had her own jokes. Like, I played Super Mario yesterday. Mario had on them same shoes. It's like, yo. Somebody said when I walk, my shoes go do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That's the duck hunt sound if you ain't know what the fuck was going on. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And got that jazzy music. And that dog jump back in the bushes. Those are shoes I had. One time. They stayed in my closet though. I mean, my mom saw them. She was like, "What them shoes? They right there. They right there. They gonna be right there." Styles said that shit. They gonna be right there when the soldiers are march. On the flip side of things, they still colder than June. They had talks to the Lord, and they'll be calling them soon. They ain't going on my feet. Them stack houses, like, I had to prepare my jokes when I walked out the house when I wore them shits. Like, straight up. Like, because the duck hunting, it was out of the stack houses or the duck hunts. Had to wear the stack houses. And since they was imitation stack houses, they was like, they was hack houses. I had the Value City hack houses. What? Oh, man. Cruel, man. Cruel. Cruel, boy. Kids is cruel. Real cruel. You go cold heart, man. You go cold heart. But you got to do what you got to do to keep it warm. That's how, I mean, that's one of my greatest traits. You know what I mean? Like, I fell off the wagon of positivity a few times. I'm just like, man, fuck this shit. And I became like an asshole. And, I mean, but I found myself coming back around apologizing to people, some people. You know what I mean? Some people really deserve my asshole treatment. And I learned that as well. It's like, some people deserve just to be cursed the fuck out. You know what I mean? Some people deserve it. Absolutely deserve it. You know what I mean? I'm all for teaching kids how to curse. You know what I mean? Like, because some people need to get cursed the fuck out. And some kids know better than some adults. I was one of them children that knew better. You know what I mean? And that's why I was so fucked up when I became an adult, because I thought I knew it all, because I knew more than a lot of fucking adults I met. At a very young age. I was telling my niece that. My niece is a fucking genius. Shout out Tucci. Shout out Jazz. Shout out all my Parker children are geniuses. All of them. Every single last one of them. They geniuses. All my Parker babies. I love y'all. I love y'all. I was talking to a couple of them. I was like, man, a couple of them. I was telling them, you're going to run into it. The crazy thing is, I know where your attitude come from. Because you run into people that you speak to them and you know you're more intelligent than them. You know what I mean? And in a lot of different aspects. I mean, forward progress, like thinking, being responsible, you know what I mean? Making sure that you take care of those around you, being considerate, like natural intelligence. You know what I mean? Not, you know what I mean? I can count to, you know what I mean, 40 real fast. Because I know how to use my hands and my toes twice. No. No. I'm talking like, yo, like you see the world around you, you see how it functions, and you adapt to it the way you need to make sure you can do what you got to do for whatever circumstance that you in. Whatever circumstance that you are in. I mean, you look around, you use your natural intelligence, your natural science, your natural wisdom. You know what I mean? Or the way that you naturally adapt to the wisdom that you hear. Instead of getting all concerned and worried, the first thing we do is worry. And we got good reason to. America is a fucked up place mentally, physically, economically, socially, because it's the greatest place in the world. Look at Michael Jordan, greatest basketball player in the history of basketball. Complete asshole, and I mean that respectfully. If you was watching the last episode, I said my pops was a real asshole. I think Jordan is that type of asshole. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm trying to get a job done. I don't got time to be tomfoolering with you. You know what I mean? It's not unusual. Tomfoolering. It sound like that type of shit. Carlton. I sound like Carlton. Tomfoolering. Keith Haddington taught me that one. You know what I mean? This is Ghetto to Glory, intellectual outlooks from ghetto perspectives, by the way. Just to keep y'all in tune. And we talking about being a nigga. Yeah, that's what we talking about. And not, like I said, the traditional or the historical or the American historical idea of the word nigga. More how it relates to the positive connotation that we use it in modern day. Try to explain it to y'all. Pac tried to explain it to y'all in the 90s, man. I ain't appreciate Pac. I was a Biggie dude myself, but I still appreciated Pac. Chains, these broken wings, I need your hands to come and heal me once again, so I can fly. Still I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? Tired of being poor and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Cops giving everybody a neat grow. Pull a trigger, kill a nigga, he's a heat row. I ain't appreciate Pac. Then again, Pac ain't appreciate his motherfucking self. No offense, all respect. You know what I mean? Ain't listening to no advice. Ain't listening to nobody around him. He thought like Pac, anybody, who's the closest person to Pac right now? I say Kanye, man. Just like, yo, I'm not listening to nothing nobody say, and I really genuinely care about the people enough to challenge every single aspect of thought process. Like, that's gangster. You know what I mean? You're gonna do a lot of crazy and stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Before it's gonna be labeled stupid, crazy, retarded, all kind of shit. It's gonna be labeled all that before people see that those things work. Just you being you in general. It works. You work. You, my nigga. You're naturally intelligent, and God gave you some artistry, so you just gotta find that shit. Shout out Talib Kweli, he got the track Right at Home. RIGHT Oh, excuse me. Damn. WRITE at home. Right at home. And the dude is breaking down consciousness. He's breaking down all of us. He's breaking down existence. You know what I mean? In the perspective that he see it in. But the context of it, oh man, I listen to that shit for breakfast. Like that get me in a state of mind where nothing that I do really matters to the grand scheme of things. So I have to figure out who it matters to for me, what I want it to matter about, who I want it to matter for. Like, it's all on me. It's crazy because I was raised that way. But it's so hard not to conform when, you know what I mean, you're being, you know what I mean, you just one ingredient stirred in the pot. So right now we pudding. Nobody know who sugar. Nobody know who, you know what I mean, water. Nobody know who egg. You know what I mean? Nobody, we just pudding. We've been mixed and we all together and we pudding. You know what I mean? But a lot of us is waiting to, you know what I mean, for that opportunity to, you know what I mean, for the sun to shine on us. Especially if the sun shine on all of us. If we get to sit for long enough and the sun shine on all of us, we all get to separate and be our individual selves. The mix don't last. The mix don't last. Let somebody eat it, that's a whole nother story. Unless we get digested. But, you know what I mean? It's mad ways you can look at shit. It's mad ways you can look at shit. I was telling somebody earlier, I'm like, yo, stop. You can't keep blaming the illusion once you know it's an illusion. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. It's impossible. It's not impossible. People do it all the time. I mean, it's still there. You show a motherfucker. It's not Jason. It's the coat hanging in the corner. Chill. I'm gonna turn the light back out. You turn the light back on. He's like, oh my God, it still looks like Jason. Oh my God, he's gonna kill me. I don't want to sleep in this room. No. No, I just showed you what it was. I'm gonna turn the light back on again. You see? It's a coat and a hat hanging in the corner. I'm gonna turn the light back out. Go back to sleep. Oh my God, it's Jason. I know it's Jason. He's gonna kill me. Like, come on. Are you serious? And this is for adults. I mean, children have their imagination, and it's going to do what it's going to do. Especially, I'm the last person that wants a child to lose his imagination, because as an adult, I still use mine. It's my biggest tool. So I'm the last person that'll work somebody away from their imagination. But when you imagine things that's paralyzing you from actually completing things as an adult, all right. My cousin is terrified of bugs. Terrified of bugs. Terrified of bugs. But if you hear some of this dude's songs, you would think that, you know what I mean? Like, you the machoest dude that could be, dude. Like, oh man, you it. I see you. Boy, you put a ladybug on this boy's shoulder. He never gonna speak to you again in his life. A ladybug. It's like, yo, B, you know it don't bite. You know it. I don't care. I don't care. You know what I mean? I just don't do bugs. You know it don't bite. It's more scared of you than you scared of it. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. Like, I'm from Jersey Shore, Central Jersey. They say it in Central Jersey. I'm from Central New Jersey, motherfucker. It is. Forget what the documentaries say. Forget what history say. It's a Central New Jersey. We not Philadelphia. We not New York. We Jersey. No relation. Not in and out the city. You know what I mean? We not in and out the farmland. We chilling where we at. We got everything we need. Bodegas, Catholic schools, charter schools. You feel me? We got exactly what we need. Chill, Central Jersey. But anyway, I'm out in Colorado. I was living out there for like a year. I'm out there with my brother. They like, yeah, there's a mountain lion loose in Colorado Springs. Be on the lookout. I'm like, mountain lion? Like, what? It's bad enough you know what I mean, had to train running from the neighborhood, loose pit bulls type shit. Like, it's a mountain lion loose? A mountain lion, bro. I ain't seen one in person. But I seen the Discovery Channel, bro. And we was pretty close to the mountains, too, for it to really be a mountain. Like, man, what? He like, man, I'm top of the food chain. You worry about no mountain lion? I'm looking at this dude like, bro. Like, yo. You know why we the top of the food chain? Because we innovative. We work together. I don't want to hear that you the top of the food chain. Because you one-on-one with this mountain lion, bro. Give me the mountain lion. I got 500 on the mountain lion. And I'm ass betting. And for anybody out there that doesn't know what an ass bet is, any of you people out there, ass bet is when you tell somebody that you're going to give them a certain amount for a bet, knowing you don't have that shit in your pocket. And you don't have no plans of paying this person at all. Because you know they're going to lose. And even if they win and you do lose, they can kiss your ass. Because they can't beat your ass. That's an ass bet. But even if I didn't have the money, I'd go get it later. If I did lose, I'd go get it later. I promise you. This is Ghetto to Glory, intellectual outlooks from ghetto perspective. We're talking about my brother being the top of the food chain. And me saying, nah, B, we are the top of the food chain. But you and that mountain lion by yourself. And I just started working out. I mean, training a little bit. Rode my bike a couple miles. I got a little stamina. No, I'm not. No. He going to tear my ass up. I wouldn't even know. Like, I'm going to be paralyzed for the fact that I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do fighting a regular cat. Like, what do I do to get a regular cat off me? Like a regular kitten. What do I do to get a regular kitten off me? Because they know, like, I hate cats. Sorry for anybody out there that love cats, you cat people. I don't hate them like I drown a cat, but I just can't own one. And I can't sleep around them either. As a matter of fact, my people just let me stay at their house in Colorado, so I ain't have to commute all the way back and forth every day. And they had a cat and a dog. You take that cat in that room with your ass. The dog is fine out here with me, but you're going to take that cat in that room. I am not sleeping around that cat. But my grandfather told me a story about a cat. He was like, yeah, I was my aunt. He was like, I think he said his aunt or sister house, and he sleep, and the cat, I mean, they smell the milk or whatever in your mouth. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's the excuse that they say. But the cat is over him, sucking the air out of his mouth. He like, man, I got up, I threw that cat against that wall so hard, and I went to go stomp on that mother, and they like, no, don't do that. He like, don't hurt the cat. You crazy? I ain't do nothing to the cat. The cat did something to me. R.I.P. my grandfather. I miss you, bro. I swear to God, them stories were hilarious. Bro, my grandfather ain't play that. He like, man, you better get this mug. It's like, man, sitting there talking to my grandma. I used to sit there. I used to go after I left college for that brief moment that I was signed up for it. I would leave school and go check out my grandpa. He would tell me all kind of crazy stories. I mean, definitely tell me about my father. That was, oh man, that's a whole pie right there. But R.I.P. that dude, man. R.I.P. that dude, man. The realest dude that I could say I really knew. Like straightforward to the bone. Like, man, that generation, we ain't got no time. We got no time to be playing with you. We ain't got no time to be watch yourself. Mess around and get beside yourself. I know.